Hello and welcome to ET Now. Today I am joined by Pradeep Kumar Das, CMD of IREDA. Thank you so much, sir, for talking to ET Now. Sir, we have seen your number. The NPAs has gone up mainly also due to the Gensol case. But if we remove the Gensol also, NPAs are up as compared to last year. What are the main reasons and which account do you think gone bad?
Yeah, thank you. And good that you have touched NPA first. So difficult we should address first.
Yes, sir.
It is actually not difficult. See, our provision has gone up 363 crores, majorly on account of Gensol. The NPA has gone up 1400 and odd crore. Gensol is having 500 and odd, and another account, Andhra Group, they have around 800 crore plus. See, typically why NPA has gone up and not that corresponding provisioning is, we had provisioning done in 1920 for that account.
Okay.
So it is not now this account
2020.
1920.
Okay.
Yeah, 2019-20.
Okay.
Because this particularly post Andhra government decisions, the then government Andhra government decision to reprice the PPA, almost they brought it down to half. And what I was told that they were not even releasing that cash flow with respect to that half also. So that impacted badly, not only to this group or many groups also. So those who are having big pockets or multiple profiles and all, they could sell through. Since this group which was largely having Andhra-based PPA-based assets and all, so for them it was tough time. So they had a stay from the High Court to not to take any coercive action and not to consider NPA. But as far as accounting provision, as one of the best corporate governed company and most disciplined organization with respect to numbers, we had the provisioning as per the accounting norms.
Navratna CPSC.
Navratna we become recently, but yes. Probably we are having a much better corporate governance standard, many more Maharatna companies.
Okay. Okay, so how much recovery can we expect in this fiscal, and what kind of efforts you are taking for the recovery?
When you're talking of NPA and recovery, there are 2 points I'll raise. One, in the entire history of the company till June, company had financed 1.62 lakh crores.
Okay.
And the cumulative write-off till such time is only 135 crore.
Okay.
NPA used to happen, but write-off was not happening. So that is
so
what
you can assure your investor, shareholder that write-off will not happen, so they should be rest assured.
See, I cannot talk about future at all because I am not God. But what I can tell, in the past, in 38 years, if we have exhibited this kind of culture and maturity, and we have been dealing with new and renewable since the day one when we have formed, and we have exhibited that kind of discipline and maturity. If we talk about not 38 years, that's a very long time. Let us talk about 5 years. 5 years back, our gross NPA was 10 plus, net NPA was 7.18. 6 months back, this gross NPA came down to 1.35 and net NPA came down to 0.95. This reduction is not simply by enhancing the loan book. It is largely by realizing the recovery without having haircuts.
Okay.
So we are one organization, when NPA we have managed without haircut, you will not find any kind of project finance company in India, at least I do not know.
Okay.
And also globally, at least no project finance company will find for 38 years who is having just 0.08% of cumulative write-off. So last 5 years, we had by and large followed up with our developers, negotiated, discussed. We had multiple actions like going to DRT, NCLT, Surface I, even together 3 also. But at the same time, we keep on doing the negotiation with them. And through negotiation, majority of the account we could sort it out. And most of the cases we have realized the principal and simple interest, or principal or cost of funds. Very exceptionally, only principal or minor, some are maybe in 1 to 2% of the total cases, somewhere some haircut is there. And when you are dealing with new and emerging one, when primarily your borrowers, we do not call them borrowers, we call them business partners.
Yes, sir.
98% of our loan account is private sector. And 74% of the loan portfolio is private sector. And in India, more than 80% of the RE development happens through private sector. So we are lending to private sectors. We are lending in new and emerging RE. And we are the first agency to take the risk all the time because we are the extended arm of MNRE. Whenever any new technology will come up, we have to come forward and handhold. Despite doing all these things, if we could settle our accounts without having haircuts, I think the statistics, if we believe little bit in past and little bit in statistics, little bit in trend analysis, the future we can easily ascertain that we may not have to have a haircut in future also. Like if you ask specifically, I'll talk about Gensol. It happened 3 months back, and we have made the provisioning, 60% of the provisioning we have made. That is as per the accounting norms. We are the first NBFC who approached NCLT and got the application admitted, got the IRP appointed, got the CO submitting also done. Probably if you take the history of this IBC, this could be one of the fastest transaction. It is unbelievable that how fast we could take so much of action, and the IRP has already started doing the initial work. This business model is pretty good. Only thing what they have to do, they have to take stock of those cars and activate all those charging stations, apps, IT systems, bank account, which have already they have started reopening the bank account and
the
all.
recovery scope is there, some sort of recovery scope is there.
Yeah, fairly yes. The reason is the sector doesn't have an issue. E-mobility per se is not having an
Yes,
issue.
sir.
This,
Lot of
the
scope is
same company did pretty well for 3 years. What it appears so far is, with the preliminary inquiry by all the agencies including IREDA, it is promoters' misgovernance, immaturity or bad intent, bad management. And now promoter is not having access to management now.
Yes,
So
sir.
IRP is there and COC is there. So once the vehicles are on road and start rerunning, revenue will start coming. Already certain vehicles which are leased to corporate, those for input we had, those are already running. And since the system was on hold, reactivation of accounts, reactivation of other things, and invoicing and etc. And we believe that if the cars can start running normally the way it was running in couple of months, which we believe and expect, probably in couple of quarters we may not to have continued this kind of provision. Forget about making further provision.
Yes, sir, you're sounding very much confident and giving a lot of hopes and confident to your investors also. So my final question would be, sir, what are your fundraising plans going ahead, and the latest announcement by CBDT that investment under 54 EC will eligible your bonds also. So how much relief that also gives to you?
See, we are the only pure play green finance NBFC in government space. And we are largest in government private taken together also. We do not have any single benefit, rebate in any form by any policy.
Now you have, sir.
See, this took almost 4 to 4.5 years for us to reach to that. So that will enable us raising funds at cheaper rate to some extent. See, already other government NBFC like REC, PFC, they are already in this field. HUDCO also recently got, and they started also getting this. We had given one request there that to enhance this 50 lakh to 1.2 CR. But this 50 lakh figure which was stipulated almost more than 2 decades.
Way back.
Way back. And the same figure is continuing and all. Well, that market size is not very big. If we can accumulate in due course of time 4,000-5,000 crores.
But sir, to begin with, at least you got the approval, at least the 50 lakhs of amount is there where you can attract money.
Absolutely, and that was our intent. See, ultimately when Government of India decides anything, because I am sitting in one side, I am as a lender. When government decides, they have to look into all pros and cons and many nuances, then they have to decide. So whatever they have decided, being a Government of India agency, I have to execute it. So what we can do now, we can connect with the market and look into raising funds through 54 EC. One plus point what we are having, 2 plus points rather. One, we are pure green. Second, we are having larger retail investor in our equity base, almost 21-22%, not now, since the day of IPO, which gives reflecting one point that the retail investor community is having quite good confidence and trust in us. So if we can get that kind of trust and confidence in this retail bond raising also for PP4EC, if we can raise around 4,000-5,000 crores in due course of time, that will enable a average borrowing cost reduction of 12 to 15 basis points. That is going to become a very big boost for reducing our lending.
So 12 to 15 basis point if you attract at least 5,000 crore?
Yes.
Okay.
Roughly that kind of thing, yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir, for talking to ET Now.
Thank you. Thank you very much.